Ethan Miller, a 17-year-old homeless teen in Chicago, spent his days wandering the cold streets, searching for small tasks that could earn him a few dollars. Nights were harder, especially when the wind cut through the thin jacket he had found in a donation bin. Still, he tried to stay hopeful, telling himself tomorrow might be better. One freezing evening, Ethan waited near a bus stop, rubbing his hands together for warmth. That's when he noticed an elderly army veteran struggling to count coins with shaking fingers. The man's uniform jacket was old and faded, and his tired eyes showed years of hardship. Ethan realized the veteran didn't even have enough money for a hot drink. Ethan reached into his pocket and felt the single crumpled dollar he had saved for his own meal. After a deep breath, he stepped forward and pressed it into the old man's hand. "Please, sir, get something warm," he said quietly. The veteran looked up, surprised, his eyes filling with emotion, as he slowly raised his hand in a trembling salute. Ethan nodded shyly and walked away, his stomach empty, but his heart strangely full. He didn't know that someone sitting in a nearby car had witnessed everything. That person recognized the veteran immediately and understood the significance of Ethan's sacrifice. Ethan's life was about to change in ways he could never imagine. The next morning, Ethan awoke to the echo of heavy footsteps beneath the bridge he slept under. At first, he thought it was construction noise, but when he stepped outside, he froze in place. Rows of U.S. soldiers in full uniform stood silently around him, their formation precise and unmoving, as if waiting for a command. At the front stood a decorated colonel, his chest covered in service ribbons. Ethan recognized him from news reports, but couldn't understand why he was here. The colonel stepped forward and explained that the elderly veteran Ethan had helped was his father, a Medal of Honor recipient whose health had been failing. Someone had recorded Ethan's kindness and shared it with military headquarters. The colonel's voice softened as he told Ethan how deeply the entire military community had been moved. With a firm yet emotional gesture, he saluted Ethan, and instantly every soldier followed, raising their hands in honored silence. Ethan felt overwhelmed, unable to speak, his eyes stinging with tears as the moment wrapped around him like a warm blanket. Then the colonel handed Ethan a small folder containing a scholarship, living arrangements, and an offer for support until he could stand on his own feet. Ethan trembled as he held it, realizing his life had changed forever. The soldiers applauded, not for heroism on a battlefield, but for the quiet bravery of a hungry teen who gave away his last dollar with nothing to gain and everything to lose.